If you see me parking in a handicapped parking spot, get out and walk into a store, what would your reaction be towards me? Because for someone like me, looking normal on the outside, on the inside, I'm broken. You wouldn't think I have a disability, but I do. I've been living with my invisible disability since 2012. I have a spinal cord injury. I have severe nerve damage in my right leg to where I've lost sensation. For example, I can step into a cold pool and not feel the coldness on my leg. I used to dance folklore, Mexican folklore dancing, even going out on the weekends, Mexican dancing. So I love to dance. And now with the spinal cord injury, it's hard. It's hard to balance. It's kind of like hard to pick up my foot, my leg. So it's really taking a toll on me because I can't do the stuff I used to do before. And things that I do now, I have to really be careful and watch so I don't injure my spine any more than what it is. My spine surgeon, he says that when I lay flat, like on an MRI table, my spine is perfectly aligned. But when I stand, my spine is horrible. My pain management doctor told me that when I'm standing, my spine is barely holding me up. So they want me to have surgery. I don't want to have it. I'd rather live in pain and be able to do things that I can do than have the surgery and be limited to what I can do and still be in pain. Some of it is hereditary. Both my grandmothers have degenerative disc disease, and my sister now has it. As a kid growing up, I would see my grandmother bent over the sink washing dishes or sitting on a bar stool cooking in a grocery store, both arms just bent over pushing the grocery cart, and she must be tired or something. But as I got older and I was in a lot of pain and I had to go to the store or wherever, I did the same thing my grandma did. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm doing the same exact thing she's doing. I'm driving home. It was rainy that day. I had my two girls in the back seat, buckled up. And I'm T-boned by a pickup truck. First thing that came to my mind were my kids. So right away I jumped out of the car to check on them. And when I stood up, I felt this sensation in my back. It was like a jelly donut. I'll never forget that feeling, but it's how I can explain it, a jelly donut. Just squish. I think that's where it caused the spine to shift forward, was maybe that sensation I felt. My tools I use each day is, for one, I pray. Every night I pray. I thank God for waking me up, and I thank Him for getting me through the day. Same thing every morning. I also have a wonderful mental health care system. I go to Zeph, my therapist, my psychiatrist, my caseworker, they're awesome. Thomas Warner Center. If it wasn't for them, I would be isolated, depressed, not wanting to socialize. Being at the Warner Center has helped me get through the anxiety, the depression, because I have other things to think about when I do my art, when I'm in the peer support. They help keep my mind occupied. I think it helps to talk about it, because if I dwell on it, it's just going to keep me depressed. I'm not going to want to do things when my body does feel good, and I want to do as much as I can. I try to stay positive, but I'm in pain, and I don't want nobody to see that. Probably because I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me. I don't want to feel like if I tell people I'm in pain, there she is complaining. So it's like, I try to look normal and, act normal to people.